Dogramag, the dragon god of Earth, is rampaging, and the combined efforts of Natsu and Suzaku can barely manage to stand up to him. Selene, the god of the moon, dragon, whatever, says that Dogramag has 73 Dogra cores spread throughout the labyrinth that increases his strength and vitality, and by going around and destroying them, Natsu and Suzaku will have a better chance of taking him down. So, while Natsu and Suzaku continue to fight against Dogramag, Selene has teamed up with the members of Fairy Tail in order to bring Dogramag low. The question remains, with Selene slowly dying from her injuries in the battle against Ignia, will she hold out long enough for them to find out all the cores? And speaking of holding out, will Suzaku and Natsu manage to hold off against Dogramag until they're given the ultimate opportunity? Join me as I find out, won't you? Alright, Fairy Tail, 100 Years Quest, Chapter 112, A Quiet Wish. When you wish upon a star. A spicy hot tag team that transcends guilds. The rough as hell duo, the Fires. Is that what we're calling it now? Alright. Dogramag comes charging in on Natsu and Suzaku, and they're both knocked back a mighty way. Dude is frickin' built like a linebacker. Suzaku shouts, "Impossible! Even with the two of us combined, we cannot win. No matter how many of us there are, our attacks do not faze him." And Natsu just gets up saying, "Where there's a will, there's a way." And Suzaku is just like, "Is there though?" It's like, dude, I think we need a better plan. Dogramag throws some shade to Natsu saying, "Is Ignia really so obsessed with a wimpy kid like you? I've known since forever, but he's one weird dude." Ignia was a weirdo who liked humans too, like father, like son, I guess. And Natsu shouts back, "I'm his son, and no one's gonna be a bigger weirdo than me." Oh... Yep, Natsu. Brain never catching up with his mouth. Suzaku just looks on and says, "Just where are you trying to assert your dominance?" Suzaku then addresses Dogramag, saying, "And you are a strange one yourself. You built a labyrinth whilst feigning death for 100 years. Dogramag says matter-of-factly, "Nah, I really died for a bit." Elfin Sarah, who would have thought a human geezer could be so powerful? I let my guard down, and Elfin Sarah killed me. Damn, Elfin Sarah. Natsu is in disbelief. Is that old-timer really that strong? But Dogramag responds, "But I didn't die for free. I ate his dragon-side's heart and returned to the earth." What does that even mean? His dragon-side's heart. So, does Elfin Sarah have a heart when he's in a dragon form and a heart when he's in human form, and those two do not translate to the same thing? Dragon physiology is weird. Like, weird. Dogramag continues, "After I ate his heart, I miraculously woke up. It was another chance at life. I lived with hardly any power. To build my power within the earth, I regenerated my body over 100 years. Damn. 100 years to bring your body back." Suzaku responds, suspicious. "How does that relate to building the labyrinth?" Dogramag responds, "Building the labyrinth was Ignia's idea. Make a huge maze in the ground while you're building your power," he said. How would Ignia tell him to do that? Yeah, Suzaku even asked, for what purpose? And of course, ever the tease, Dogramag says, "That's nothing you need to know," as he raises the earth around him, Natsu, and Suzaku. The two dragon slayers are caught up in the wave of earth and pillars rising from the ground. Dogramag then says, "Natsu is off limits to kill, but anyone else is fine." Oh! And so he commands a horde of rocks that float around Suzaku to come in on him, apparently crushing Suzaku to death, as Natsu cries out for Suzaku. And of course, we cut over to Selene and the members of Fairy Tail, who, seriously, Wendy, I know she's your enemy, but right now she's your only chance in finding the dog record. Oh, there were 72 originally. 71 dog records now. heal her. You got a lot of these things to find. I mean, heal her halfway. Keep her weak enough that she can still beat her ass if need to be. But, you're gonna have issues if she just drops dead in the middle of all of this. Gosh, she looks like death. Selene very weakly says, from this point on, I will send you to the areas of the remaining 71 dog records. I will relay you from here. Carla questions, I don't quite grasp the details, but if they aren't destroyed, then Natsu can't defeat the Earth Dragon God. Happy responds, Aye! It's been a hot minute since I've heard him say that. Panther Lily is unconvinced, saying, I feel as though Natsu can manage. Selene responds, not against that opponent. Laxus, ever the pragmatic one, says, here's another idea. Why don't we all back him up right now? Selene responds, no matter how many people face him, it will mean nothing if he cannot be damaged. Wendy states, I see. That's a good point. And Gigio says, very impatiently, we get it. Let's just get a move on. And Lucy, wanting to help out, says, there's 71, right? Then we'll need all the help we can get. Plu, Pixis, you're up. Plu, Poon. And Pixis says, Pick-you. Pixis' compass spins, and he points in the direction. Pick-you! And Lucy says, looks like there's one that-a-way. And Selene responds, oh, I already know where they are. Pixis and Lucy are very dejected. It's okay, Lucy. You gotta win this story arc. You're doing better than most story arcs so far. Selene then opens up several portals to the dog records, and Ursa cries out, let's go! And everyone responds, yeah! And Selene still looks like death. Still don't understand why Wendy didn't at least heal her a little. My god. I think she really might end up dying by the end of all of this. Gray sees what should feel like it's obvious to most people, that she's very much probably dying, and he asks the $1 million question, hey, you alright? Dude! Selene responds, I have enough strength left for this. And Greg then questions, why are you helping us? I mean, dude, she got fucked up. She probably wants revenge. Selene states, yes, I haven't told anyone from Fairy Tail, have I? I wish to kill the 5 dragon gods. Gray questions, aren't you on their side? Selene responds, they are my enemies. For that reason, I have searched for weapons with which to distort a variety of worlds and bury the 5 dragon gods. Whether it was whiteout magic, a band of dragon eaters, or the ancient weapon as per Elfin Sarah's disembodied heart. But now, I finally understand. The power I seek is you wizards from Fairy Tail. Damn. Gray is shocked and asks, so you want to beat all the 5 dragon gods and take over the world? Selene responds, nothing of the sort. A world where people are unearthed, unthreatened by dragons. I wish to live quietly as a human, while viewing the moon with a drink in hand. Gray states, and we're supposed to believe that. Selene responds, believe whatever you want. But for now, you must move for your friend's sake. Gray turns to the portal and says, got that right. Let's get one thing straight. Even if you want to make a quiet world, don't ever drink with naked guys as an appetizer again. It's just bad taste. Selene responds, not a chance. Damn it. I really don't want her to die. I mean, it's interesting. It's just she wants to bring an end to the 5 Dragon Slayer gods. And let's be honest, that's essentially the mission that Fairy Tail was sent out on. So, I don't know. Not to mention Selene has, to a degree, been behind just so much of what has happened in this series, some way, shape, or form. She's been the catalyst for a lot of events throughout the series. I'm trying to rationalize reasons for Mashima not to have her just drop dead. Lucy comes upon the first dog record saying, found one, over there. How should I break it? She thinks for a second, then says, alright, jumping in the air and delivering a Lucy kick. Delving up Mashima's weird interest in feet. Just weird interest in feet. We see Wendy break one. Ursa slashes another. Gagio destroys one. Even Happy gets in on that destructive action. Carla breaks one in her human form. Panther Lily in his buff form. Even Plu, much like he destroyed the Dark Rings, shatters one of the dog records. Even Pixis is just I'll destroy this. Helping out too. And with that, Selene says 62 left. You see Wendy pop out of a portal saying, I've destroyed one. Selene opens up another portal saying, good. The next one is through this gate. Wendy says, right. Meanwhile, with Gray, he sees something. Oh, he says, someone's here. Did the gate send me to the wrong place? Damn it, Selene. She must be running low on power. Gray cries out to the person. Hey! What? Who the hell is this? Who the hell is this? Gray sees them holding one of the Dogger cores and questions, is that a Dogger core? Hey! It's me, Gray. And the person says, this is a treasure I found. I ain't gonna give it to you. Who the hell? Is there a treasure hunter up in this labyrinth? Gray is bemused and just befuddled. You're not a guild member? Who are you? Hold it. And he uses his ice make magic to create a barrier of ice in front of the person. They turn back to Gray and says, a wizard? Huh, who the hell? What's a wizard doing here? And Gray questions, that's my line. Who the hell are you? And that ain't no treasure. Huh, that's so odd to be bringing in a new character at this juncture. But I was wondering, it's been weird that Gray and Gajeel have done nothing during the course of any of this. They have done nothing major throughout all of this. So, I don't know, to have a treasure hunter in the mix too. I mean, it creates a bit of a problem just going around smashing orbs. I mean, that's kind of boring. But to have to contend with some treasure hunters, that's alright. Still hoping Selene doesn't die. Come on. Protect Selene. Barrier. And I think it would be cool if she goes back to that other world and saves her 3 disciples or whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to rationalize why I like Selene so much. She's just cool and she's hot and she's interesting and just and now being the new leader of the Diablos Guild and everything, and with the cooperation we're having with the Diablos Guild. Well, I say that, but it's mostly just Suzaku. But this guy's got a cool design. You don't really see designs like this that often with such a blatant facial tattoo. He looks like a Yakuza member. Though it is interesting too. Gray had that interaction with Selene that just made me wonder. Is that leading somewhere? Is that trying to get us to endear to her? And this want to just eliminate the dragons, what does it stem from, really? She says she wants to wipe out the dragons, but why? To what end? Is it really just to live peacefully without them? And how long has she been pushing towards this goal? Not to mention she had children, apparently, so did she wipe them out too? Did she want them wiped out? There's a lot about Selene's motivations that are very nebulous. And I really am wondering if Mashima's going to be able to, elaborate on them and help us to understand. I mean, let's face it, the most interesting elements of this whole quest, aside from the dragon gods themselves, have been in the series because of Selene. Toka and the White Maid, the coming together of the strongest members of Diablo, and Elfin Sarah's heart in a labyrinth. It's just been a real band of interesting side quests. And so far, the only dragon who has outright been eliminated was Alderaan. And also Suzaku getting crushed. I doubt he's dead. He couldn't come this far and be dead already. But I'm wondering, there's some particular elements of Igneous plan that, to what end? The labyrinth, Dogramag building his power. In hindsight, it makes a bit of sense, if only just to get him as powerful as he possibly could be, and what they seek to obtain is interesting enough. I don't know, I feel like there's more to it than just this. Wouldn't be a Mashima story if there wasn't. But overall, really good chapter. Good stuff. Sucks that I have to wait so long for the next one, but this series, so far, really has been worth the wait. And I can't wait for the anime to come out, too. Get some Eden Zero anime returning alongside Fairy Tail anime. Maybe they'll even animate the Eden Zero Fairy Tail Rave crossover. That would be awesome. But hey, tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Could Selene really be trusted? Who is this treasure hunter? Do you think he's working alone? And what are the deeper motivations behind Igneous' plan? Let me know that and more in the comment section below. Until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye!